So now I'm using the darker green. Remember I said I used the leaf green, and then I added some black food color to get this color. And just knead it up. We're going to roll it out. And you don't want to roll it too thin. If it's too thin, the palms will actually just flop down a little bit. Okay, so got that. Just take a pizza cutter is all you need to cut these, the tops of the tree. Just curve it around like that. And then over here, curve it that way. Okay, and they don't all have to be exactly the same. If it ends up being too big, we can always cut it down. If it's too small, all we have to do is roll out the fondant and redo it. All right, so this is how far it's going to stick out, and that looks pretty good. So what we want to do here is we need to support that. So again, we're going to use the spaghetti. Okay, so for this, you want to just stick the spaghetti in. And then just snap that off. We'll go ahead and place a few in here. And sometimes you might put them in and they may not be in the right spot. So we'll just, if that happens, then we'll just move it and adjust it. Also, what may happen is maybe that your fondant's too thick and the spaghetti isn't supporting it. It is a little better if you put them in slightly at an angle like this. That way the weight of the fondant that's going to go on top of it, it can push it down a little bit. I'm going to use the Dresden tool, but you could use a toothpick. I'll do one with a toothpick. Just lightly vein the center like that. Okay, and then I pick it up, put a little bit of water right down the center at the back. Place it on here. So I put the center, this is going to be the center of the tree right there, so pop that there. And notice that I actually give this a little bit of movement. Okay, I don't put it on there just completely flat. Like so. Okay, the next step is that I do this cutting part when it's on here because it's just usually a little bit easier. So either small scissors, or if someone has these little type scissors, you just go in here at an angle and cut. And I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I almost think that this one might be flopping down a little bit too much. We'll just keep an eye on it. Like I said, if we have to change it, then we have to change it. This one, I'll show you just doing the toothpick. You would just line it at this. You wouldn't hold it too much at an angle. You want it a little bit more flat, and just use the toothpick and go once or twice back over it. Flip it over, a little water in the back. And here I can actually place it. I don't want this to overlap there too much, so I can actually bend this under like that and then pop it on. Place a little water there where they connect to secure it. So we just really need one more. I don't like to do 4. 5 always looks better than 4. So I'll just stick one more in here. Okay, and there it is, our tree.